One morning, you wake up, and something feels different. The noise of the past decades has started to fade. No alarm clocks, no packed calendars, no kids calling mom or dad every 5 minutes. Just silence, and a question: who am I now? You look around. The house is quieter. Your body feels different. The mirror reflects someone familiar, but not fully known. For some, this moment feels like a collapse. For others, a revelation. And here's the truth. It's not the end of your identity. It's the beginning of your real one. Welcome to this space, where we talk about the real experience of life after 50. The good, the uncertain, the beautiful, and the brutally honest. Before we go deeper, I'd love for you to do something simple. Like this video, subscribe to this channel, and if someone close to you is going through a season of change, share this with them. It might be the exact voice they need to hear today. Now take a deep breath. This is not a video of tips and tricks. This is a conversation between you and yourself, between the life you've lived and the life that's still waiting to unfold. Let's walk together through 6 truths that will not only help you survive this transition, but maybe, just maybe, help you bloom within it. You're not losing yourself. You're coming home after years of caring for others, chasing dreams, holding everything together. What's left when the roles fade? There's a silence that begins to fill your life after 50. And inside that silence, something unexpected can happen. You meet yourself, not the version of you others needed, not the achiever, not the caregiver, but you, in your rawest, quietest form. And yes, it can feel scary, because who are you without the responsibilities, the rushing, the routines? Let me tell you about Alda. She's 62. Her children had moved abroad. She had retired from her job as a school secretary, and one day she told me, "I feel like the world no longer needs me." But she started going on early morning walks, alone, with no destination. And during those walks, she found something else. I started to listen to my own thoughts, not the noisy ones, the real ones. Coming home to yourself isn't flashy. It's slow. It's subtle, but it's one of the most important things you'll ever do. Time is now yours, but you have to relearn how to use it for most of your life. Your time was spoken for. Wake up, go to work, cook, clean, help, give, sleep, repeat. But now, time stretches. Days feel longer, sometimes too long. At first, it can feel like emptiness. But if you look again, it's freedom. The gift of this season is not that you have more time. It's that, maybe for the first time, you get to choose how you live it. And that choice is powerful. You don't need to build something huge. You need to rebuild the relationship with your own hours, your mornings, your evenings, your rituals. Maybe it's watching the sunrise with a cup of tea. Maybe it's planting a garden. Maybe it's calling someone you haven't spoken to in years. Just because you have the time to care now. Don't fill your schedule for the sake of feeling useful. Instead, start asking, what would bring me peace today? What makes me feel alive, even a little? And then do that, because this chapter isn't about productivity. It's about presence. Compass mid-video CTA. Are these words reaching you right now? If so, take a second to hit the like button. It tells the algorithm that more people need this message. And in the comments, tell me, backhand index pointing right, what's one thing you've reclaimed for yourself recently? A habit? A joy? A space? I'd love to know. Let's keep going. We're just getting to the good part. The body speaks. Don't punish it. Listen to it after 50. Your body begins to communicate in a new language. Aches arrive without warning. Energy fluctuates. Sleep becomes a mystery. And for many, this feels like betrayal. But what if it's not? What if your body isn't failing you? It's finally being honest. You've pushed through decades of stress, of obligations, of putting others first. And now, your body is asking, will you finally listen to me? It no longer needs you to run a marathon. It needs you to rest without guilt, to stretch without rushing, to feed it like you'd feed someone you love. Think about how many years you've asked your body to keep going, to look a certain way, to perform on demand. Now it's asking for partnership, not perfection. Let's talk about Rosa, 69. She used to hate mirrors. She called her body tired, heavy, unrecognizable. Then one day, she started dancing, slowly, in her living room, alone. She said, "For the first time, I felt like I wasn't moving to fix something. I was moving because I was alive." It's not about reversing age. It's about honoring it. So, when was the last time you said thank you to your body? To your knees that still carry you? To your hands that have held and helped? To your eyes, your skin, your breath? Your body is not a problem to be solved. It's a home, a story, a miracle, still unfolding. Some relationships end, others begin. All of them transform you. This one's personal, and sometimes painful. As we grow older, we don't just say goodbye to people through distance or death. We say goodbye to roles, to versions of ourselves tied to others. Friendships may drift. Family bonds may fray. People we thought we'd grow old with. might not be there anymore. And that can hurt in ways we didn't expect. But here's the hidden truth. Every ending creates a space. And in that space, something new can begin, if you let it. Let me introduce you to Jim. He lost his wife after 44 years together. For months, he didn't leave the house. He said, "I didn't want to meet anyone new. I just wanted her back." And of course, he couldn't have her back. But eventually, he joined a local photography club just to pass the time. He ended up making two close friends. They didn't replace what he lost, but they reminded him that connection isn't over. It's just different now. This season of life isn't about clinging. It's about clearing space for relationships that feel mutual, meaningful, and peaceful. Maybe that's reconnecting with a sibling. Maybe it's spending time with a grandchild. Maybe it's forming deep conversations with strangers who become companions. And maybe it's learning to be your own best friend, to love your own company, to sit with yourself without judgment. Because here's something beautiful. The more you enjoy your own presence, the more magnetic you become to others who see your light. Your legacy isn't what you own. It's what you leave in others. Let's be honest. None of us take anything with us. No house, no title, no social media followers, no money, not even our favorite mug. But what remains, what truly stays behind, is how you made people feel. The warmth in your voice, the lessons you passed on, the stories you told, the example you set when things got hard. Legacy isn't carved in stone. It's whispered in memory. Think of your grandmother or an old teacher. What do you remember? A laugh? A scent? A phrase they always said? A way of showing up? That's legacy. So start thinking like this. What do I want people to remember when they think of me? Start small. Write a letter to your children. Not about advice, but about who you are. Record yourself telling stories from your childhood. Teach someone how to cook that one meal you know by heart. Forgive someone, even silently. You don't need a grand gesture. You just need presence. Because legacy isn't left, it's lived. It's never too late to rewrite your ending. Yes, you can begin again. At 57. At 72, at 84, don't believe the lie that your best years are behind you. That creativity has an expiration date. That love is only for the young. Every day you wake up, breath in your lungs and a heartbeat in your chest, you're being invited to write another sentence in your story. There's a woman named Helena, 81 years old, who just took her first solo trip to Tuscany. When asked why, she said, "I always waited for someone to come with me. Then I realized I was the someone." You don't need permission. You don't need a map. You just need one moment of courage. Paint again, sing, dance badly, start a business, adopt a cat, join a choir, sit in silence, learn French, write a letter, walk a new path, bake bread, whatever it is, let it begin now. Because rewriting your ending isn't about denying age. It's about reclaiming authorship. You're the one holding the pen. Conclusion. Your new season, so here we are. You've walked through 6 truths, not rules, not advice, just invitations. To listen to your body, to accept solitude, to honor your time, to heal old wounds, to connect in new ways, to create legacy from love, to begin again. After 50, life shifts. But that shift isn't a slide, it's a turning. A deep, rich, soulful turning toward yourself. And in that turning, you find not an ending, but a new rhythm. A rhythm of presence, of intention, of freedom. If you're still here, thank you for walking with me. Truly, now I want to hear from you. Backhand index pointing right, what part of this video stayed with you the most? Backhand index pointing right, what truth do you want to carry with you this week? Share it in the comments. And if this touched your heart, share it with someone who might need it too. Subscribe for more content like this, because together, we're rewriting what it means to grow older, with grace, with power, and with light. You're not late, you're right on time. And this chapter?